German Reich, led by Mustache Man, attempted to conquer all of Europe and the world, hoping to ensure that everyone would be blonde and eat schnitzel. After his amazing victory against the French, he went up against the Soviets and got cooked. Many speculate that if Mustache Man took Moscow or invaded the USSR sooner, he would have won the war. Well, today, we will test out these theories. I will be playing as Germany, and I will try to speedrun World War II as fast as possible. Once the war begins in 1939, I will try to capitulate both the Allies and Soviets in record speed. How long will I take? That's what we'll find out in this video. We're going Iron Man mode and historical, no cheating. Since I need to win the war as fast as possible, I need to optimize my Germany build to the max. And of course, to beat this challenge, I need to destroy the Allies and Soviets, meaning I need to prepare an invasion of the UK. And we will begin by remilitarizing the Rhineland. Now, when it comes to research, obviously we need construction and production to scale our industry and equipment as fast as possible. And something a bit different, I'm going to rush the 1938 medium tanks today. And very importantly, I will use the MIO Daimler-Benz, which gives us insane production bonuses. Now, production-wise, we're going to begin by spamming as many guns as possible. That way we can rush the Anschluss. Right now, I'm going to cancel light tanks. We won't need these. And I'll take one factory off trucks, so I can slowly build up my arsenal of transport planes, which I'll need, because I want to use troopers to do funny business. All right, before the Spanish Civil War, I want to train my Air Force up, because we will need to farm a lot of XP in Spain. If we want to win World War II fast, we need top-tier generals. I will need an intelligence agency today, the Abwehr. This will help us make our enemies capitulate faster. It will reduce their entrenchment as well, so we can invade faster. Everything's going to be fast today. Today will be one of the few times we want to finish fast. Now we're going to establish Hitler's inner circle. I'm going to hire this army organization expert again to max out army XP, which we really need. So the reason I opened up Hitler's advisors is so we can get Reichsleiter Tots, who gives us 10% civilian factory construction speed. Obviously, that will come in handy for the civs I'm trying to spam out. All right, now we're going to go down the 4-year plan. I'm going to go dispersed industry today because I feel like it. And I don't want to get bombed too badly by the Allies. We will need paratroopers for our conquest later. All right, now we're going to reorganize the Wehrmacht, and we should be able to do the Anschluss very soon. All right, Spanish Civil War is here. I'm going to send my tanks down. All right, now let's do the Anschluss. It is still 1936, dude. This is an early Anschluss. All right, let's go. We have Austria in our control now. And now we need Mr. Bormann here, who will give us a lot of political power. And our boy Manstein is just farming XP on these Spaniards. We have 100 now. All right, now we're in the Cantons. We don't need construction bonuses anymore. We need production bonuses. So we're going with Hermann Göring. A lot of upgrades today we will be making in our MIOs will involve production efficiency. These production bonuses are going to really help out. All right, now we're just going to take this Sudetenland. This will give us a few quick, easy factories. All right, now I'm going to prepare a collaboration government in France. Sorry, Chamberlain. I don't care if this makes you look bad. We need all of Czechoslovakia. And here's our first tank. It's pretty crappy, but it will do the trick. All right, now that these synths are finishing up, it's time for military factories. So I'm going to make a little adjustment to my tank. I will be slapping on a medium howitzer. This will give us a lot more soft attack. Okay, I made one big, massive oopsie, bro. I've been forgetting to make anti-air the whole game. We're going to go down mobile infantry today, so all our troops move faster and have more org. I like armored infantry support here because for medium tanks, we get soft attack, org, and breakthrough. Now, I actually think armored spearhead's better because at the end, that plus 20 breakthrough could come in really handy. We're going to go for airspace dominance. We need to absolutely dominate the British skies. And today, we might need to bomb the heck out of the Royal Navy. Our cast needs to be good on the ground and against ships. Yes, we need air and Rommel. 15% armor division and attack. We're also going to prepare a collaboration government in Britain so we can make them surrender as fast as possible. All right, here's our medium tank division. We have an armored engineer company, which gives us a lot of nice little bonuses. Try to get 4 of these before any war begins. Mine-laying submarines. Y'all will see what they do very soon. Here's a little flame tank we're going to throw onto our main tank divisions. All right, guys, we are going to prepare to take Danzig. You know what? I'm actually going to research field engineering here, as this will simply help our tanks even further. Last but not least, operations. I'm thinking rapid domination will do the trick. All right, everybody, we are now doing Danzig or war. All right, so we did our collaboration government in the UK, and Italy wants to join the faction. Yes, please join. Romania wants to join as well, a bit early. Interesting. Finally, we got our 2 tanks ready. All right, let's get ready to invade. Final preparations. All right, everybody, we're going in. In the west, we're just going to launch a massive infantry offensive. And in the east, well, we'll be a bit more targeted. We're going to pin this guy here, go straight to Danzig. The key thing here will be our tanks. These bad boys will do the heavy lifting. Now we're going to switch to economy of conquest. And already the medium tanks are slaying. Let's see how fast they destroy the guy on the left. Pretty damn quick. He got evaporated in less than a day, dude. Oh my goodness, these tanks are pretty insane. Our goal is to encircle big chunks of Poland right off the bat. I have one dude capture Warsaw just to make the Poles capitulate. All right, now we're gonna go to Whoosh. And just like that, we got ourselves already a big encirclement. And it's been 4 days, guys. We started like at the beginning of July. Our Air Force is clearly doing good. That is a pretty good victory. And whoa, we got a lot of dark roads available from Gdynia, thanks to Poland. This is actually coming very handy, guys. We need to pump out destroyers and these mine-laying submarines. All right, Poland's gone just like that. That took around 20 days. Pretty fast. Will we be able to defeat the French even faster? At the moment, the French still have a disjointed government, meaning they will surrender really, really fast. I don't want them to fix that anytime soon, so I'm thinking we could try to knock them out now. They have probably a much smaller army than us. At the very least, let's try to win the air war. If we can do that, no problem, then I won't be worried about an invasion. Got a lot of enemy planes, but will we be able to smoke them? The British don't have many planes. I mean, look, guys, they only have 20 factories on planes. I have 30. I should have more planes than them. Our planes are better as well. We're having a better kill-death ratio. Buy myself a little oil from the Soviets for now. All right, all fighters on deck. This is a big battle. This is the air war. But if I can weaken the enemy air force before I even get around to invading, that would be amazing. All right, guys, I'm just going to begin my invasion like really, really soon. We're going to start with the Netherlands. They're an easy target. We have around a month until the weather gets shitty, until the rain and snow comes in and the tanks will be in less than optimal conditions. So that just means execute now. And I mean, the Allied planes are dog water. German engineering is superior again. Yes. I sound like a zesty German now, guys. These are the numbers I like to see. 1 to 13, 1 to 12. The Netherlands should be easy to take. I'm moving in now, no delays. And I'm going in with our tanks straight to Amsterdam. And the tanks are just slaying. Wait, it's the 13th. 1 day has passed since the start of the war. What? Yep, that was a 2-day invasion. Well, time to take Belgium next. Bitter Steel Land. All right, once we get full planning bonus, we're going in. We could definitely do Operation Westerbork. We're at it though. Let's put a couple spies in France to potentially lower their entrenchment. All right, into Belgium next. And actually Luxembourg at the same time. All right, the tanks will do most of the work. They're going to go through first. Struggling actually a bit. These Belgians have a lot of defense. What? I'm very surprised. These tanks aren't very strong against weak infantry. You know what? You know what? Okay, clearly these guys have like anti-tank or something. Let's have them attack up north. Bro, they actually have anti-tank. What? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I mean, we're absolutely smoking them on the ground. We're bombing them to shit, which is why I'm surprised with the strength of the Belgians at the moment. Well, I'm going to produce a new variation of the tank that is not soft. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this air superiority I have. We're going to bring in some paratroopers, everyone. All right, we're going to just paradrop straight onto Paris. I mean, dude, we've just completely wiped out all the enemy fighters. They have very few left, dude. The ratios have just been killing them. All right, well, let's try this again. We're going to go towards Ghent. Let's see how this goes. We have planning bonus and everything. Obviously, the French guy's getting destroyed. What about the Belgians? Now the Belgians are getting destroyed. Finally. Those first Belgians were like invincible or something. They were on drugs, clearly. I don't even know. Ooh, and the paratroopers landed in Paris. Bro, at this point, we just need to take like 2 French cities and we'll win. Just like 2 of them. One guy going Lille. All right, now we need a guy onto Calais. We can have Vichy French, sure. All right, it's all gone. The French are no more. All right, well, now we can finish off Luxembourg, no problem. All right, well, next up, I mean, we got to get ready to take on the Danish. And guys, September 1939, we already have down the French. And surprisingly, the Belgians are lasting longer than the French. Brits, y'all are next. Their air force has been still kind of standing, actually. I guess they were saving it for us. But in a 1-to-1 match, we are much stronger than the Brits at the moment, except when it comes to Navy, of course. Surprisingly, the Belgians were my biggest ops today, inflicting 20k casualties on me. You know the French are bad when the Belgians do better. Yeah, guys, why is Belgium impossible to kill? I say that as they capitulate. The world works in interesting ways, everyone. We're now going to give a little flyby over southern England, see what our planes can do. I'm worried about the planes getting down to anti-air, honestly, more than the enemy planes themselves. A lot of ops, oh god. You know, I think we could begin without bombing the enemies. Just regular old fighters to weaken their fighters. In the meantime, Denmark, y'all are going down. And, oh, will they surrender? Will they not? I don't know. Let's invade. Hey, they surrender. Okay, we knew that was going to happen, obviously. I, like, read their mind. Hey, after my victories, Mussolini wants to join. I mean, better late than never, you know? Anyways, now I will declare war on Norway. Well, let's try to land on Oslo. Now, I know we don't have air superiority, but at this rate, I'd actually wager we're winning, okay? 1 to 4 planes. Like, the British take slightly more losses than us, which is perfect because we make a lot more planes than they do. Also, what I'll do right now, I'm just going to begin laying some mines in the channel. That'll just make life tougher for the Brits as time moves on. And their ships go boom, boom. Anyways, can we take Norway? All right, Oslo. Forced attack. Okay, I have some cast now, though. There we go. We got cast. Can we defeat these dudes right here? Please tell me we can. Okay, you know what? 2 more need to be ready for immediately after. Oh, but now the bubble's green. Got 2 divisions here attacking from the right. Yes. Our new dudes are parachuted. We've landed. Now we can assist an attack on Oslo from the side. Move it on the ground. Okay, okay. We took Oslo. Is it going to be easy to hold? No. So last stand, everyone. Last stand, Oslo. I don't give a shit what you have to do. We're sending our boys over. Convoy escorts. Don't get sunk, please. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Go to Oslo. Here we go, and we're destroying the Norwegian submarines. Get out my face. Leave my men alone. All right, 22 dudes have just landed. Okay, guys, I do need to think about how I'm going to destroy the British, though. That's going to be a tough one. Okay, we definitely need naval bombers. That's the next thing we need to spam out. Okay, well, right here, this is my naval bomber. It's a bit inefficient, but it's designed just for the small English channel. All right, Mussolini, you're in the war. Can you distract with your navy somehow? Seems like there's very few British ships in the Mediterranean. They really hate us like that. Now our losses are going up. Not a fan of that. What if Papa Stalin was someone we take down in 1940 instead, and then we could seize his navy and use that to actually help us? Soviets have a lot of debuffs going for them still right now. Their air force is literally unusable. Guys, I'm really thinking the Soviet strategy is good instead of wasting my time trying to do a cringe strategy against the British, because at the end of the day, I was just hoping to maybe be able to invade them. I don't want to just hope like the Brits leave their ports open or shit undefended. No, I want to guarantee the Soviets die. I think something I can do to prepare in the meantime to make my life easier is take over the Baltic states. And while that goes on, I can prepare a collaboration government in the USSR. All right, now up here in Norway, everyone spread out and attack. All right, let's take Lithuania. Well, that was easy. Latvia next. It'd be very nice if I could actually get Japan in this war. Give the Soviets some distractions. We got to prepare now to take down Estonia. This is 3-speed 2, by the way. And look how quick everyone's getting melted, dude. Straight to Tallinn. Get this done with. Whoa, Soviets declared war on Estonia. What? They were trying to snatch it from me. That's not happening, Stalin. Not happening. I'm taking it first. I'm going to Tallinn. Okay, the Soviets might have messed up big time because they're at war with the Allied powers now. Oh, you idiots. Yeah, I guess when Estonia was at war, it's like, you know what? We're not surrendering to you, Stalin. All right, Estonia gone. All right, Brits, you're in luck. I think you will be getting a rest for a little while. Just a little bit. And we're trying to get Finland to join our team. That would help us with the Soviets a lot. Got a new advanced modern Panzer IV. This one is a bit more balanced between soft and hard attack, given our enemies will naturally have more armor now. We can't just go howitzers all soft attack. Finland made a very good choice. It is now in the Axis. Yeah, let's do this trade agreement. That's what I call a schwindel. And then we're still going to war with you bitches. Guys, I think we just need to get the show going. The weather's good now. I can't dilly-dally. I wanted to finish increasing collaboration, but let's just be real. We need to just destroy the Soviets and obliterate them as fast as possible. No way around it. No getting it twisted. I'm just going to justify Wargol, man, and take him out. Now we're going to establish the Ski Jaeger, which will help very much in Russia. Wargol's justified, everyone. Here is to being bold, to being brave. We're going in. Of course, it's raining now. Whatever. So we're going to go in the south towards Ukraine first, because by the end of this year, I'm going to really need this oil. And also, I will just do some general infantry offensives as well. And of course, the tanks have slayed. All right, run in, run in, run in. My goal is to take this supply up first. Easy. Okay, that was decent. Got our objective. Hey, now we're going to go for a baby encirclement. Actually, you know what? Rush Kiev. Now here, with Mr. Rommel, I'm going to flank Minsk. Okay, their air force is trash. We can split up resources. We can also bomb Belarus right now. All right, go. We're almost there. We're almost at Kiev. Take it, take it, take it. Too flippin' easy. Let's just secure the railroad here. All right, first big city down. Come on, can we take Venetia? That'd be a very key supply hub to take. Boom. The infrastructure in the USSR is dog shit, so it's going to be very key controlling these supply hubs. All right, we got our first baby encirclement so far. We're just destroying their infantry, man. Down here, we're just trying to clean up this encirclement, make sure they don't break through at any cost. We're taking a lot of casualties already to the Soviets, 70k, but it's worth it because this encirclement's done. Another baby encirclement. Finally got air superiority, so we got to abuse paratroopers now. That'll be fun. Clearly, our planes are much better. Well, even though we don't have full planning bonus, I want to begin operations regardless because I think we can win. That's why. I'm going to start with our tanks here, of course. And are the tanks working? They seem to be working because the bubbles are green and the Germans are dying. And it's 40. By the end of this year, the Soviets need to be destroyed, so early next year, I can finish the job. All right, now here, we need to go to Vitebsk and Smolensk. All right, go, go, go. Vitebsk. That was pretty free. Now we can also try to get Smolensk. I'm going to pin these guys, flank from the back, and that's a really important supply up. All right, now back to Ukraine. You see, guys, this is high-speed gaming. Way more intense than Call of Duty ever will be, by the way. Air superiority. We can't crack that 70% at the moment, which is a shame, but we're working on it. You know what? I don't need to waste my time with this little encirclement. Oh, the paratroopers went. Okay, crap. That means we just need to really skedaddles and connect with them. This entire area should have dog shit supply now, thanks to the paratroopers. More paratroopers, actually. I'm going to need to take Odessa. Then they will really be encircled. All right, take a tank. Flank from the south. Right, go, go, go. Yes, perfect. All right, only one side across to meet up. We're close to the encirclement. We just need some guys to run down to Nikolaev at the beach, where the Soviets are really lacking is up north. There's no one here. I think we have a good opportunity here to try to get to Crimea quick, so they can't fortify that. The Soviets have some real gaps now, but I'm struggling to exploit them because I don't even have enough men myself. Fall of Leningrad, too easy. Ooh, this encirclement's looking real nice. Come on, the paratroopers are gonna come in or what? Yes. Now take Sevastopol. Too freaking easy, man. All right, all of Crimea is gonna be ours now. Really good progress so far, everybody. I think we can get to Stalingrad relatively quick. This front down here is so bare, man. Let's try to be friends with Turkey. That'd be helpful. There we go. Baby Navy encirclement. Paratroopers in Stalino. Is this gonna work out? This has been a ridiculously tough city to take. To improve our logistics, the rest of the USSR will have trash logistics. That is a guarantee. Anyways, we got another beautiful encirclement. Things are going really nice. I told the Fiat Hut it's going great. No need for China to even counterattack today. Well, this is a perfect time to stay in the south and do some operations here. There's not even really snow in the Caucasus. Let's get that oil. Should have go Rostov, actually. We need to really go to the Caucasus because we only have 1 year of fuel left. The reserves are running dry. Okay, there's like 1 million dudes garrisoning that place. What? Ah, the Finns finally joined. Our attack Rostov from the north. Get the motorized attack from all directions. You know what? Encircle these fools. All right, now we're actually going to begin Plan Z. We need to make our fleet nice and big. In the meantime, if Rostov could just fall for me, that'd be so great. Oh, one more day till the paratroopers are here. All right, come on. Paratroopers save the day. And they did. As always, these dudes from more north need to come south as well. All efforts to securing the Caucasus this year immediately. Come on, go to Stalingrad. Stalingrad's always a pain to take because the supplies are so atrocious. They got like the infrastructure of Sudan out there. One dude to Batumi, and oh my god, we have so much attrition, such little supplies. But we're in no problem. Now we'll have supplies in the Caucasus, which is huge. Even though it's snowy, we're moving in the snow to get this encirclement done with. There is no time to rest, everybody. The Brits have to go down next. That's why we're moving in the winter. All right, going for Grozny. Take the supply hub. Try to do another encirclement here near Vitebsk, which the Soviets actually retook. Good for them, but that won't be for long. All right, come on. We almost got another encirclement. We got Vitebsk for the supplies. Oh, be beautiful. Be beautiful. All right, too easy. All right, let's go. Our mobile infantry doctrine is almost complete. All of our doctrines are getting really, really complete. We're going for another fat, juicy encirclement. This one's going to be good. And then from there, we can go straight up to Moscow as the general direction we're inching towards. Once the weather is good, is going to be when the main Moscow assault take place. For now, I'm just preparing. Let's go. We got the encirclement. All right, this is satisfying. May 16th, 1941. And look where we are, guys. We're at the gates of Moscow. Mussolini, do not lose to the Brits right now, please. Come on. Can we take Moscow? Go, go, go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. All right, let's go. We cut off the entire Caucasus region, bro. Finally, we can get some oil, which is good because we only have half a year left of oil. And we got Moscow, guys. Things are looking good. We need to finish the job. It's June. I need to be attacking Britain really, really soon. Now we got to go for Stalingrad. I built a little supply hub here so we can have supplies because the supplies near Stalingrad are absolute garbo, literally trash. My plan is to go kind of flank Stalingrad, cross the river in the north, and attack Stalingrad from the south. Because obviously I don't want to cross the river, bro. That is just not a good use of resources. It's not efficient. Come on, cross the river, cross the river. Too easy. We cannot let the Soviets camp and build up forts for a singular second. All right, we're just going to pair drop into Stalingrad. If I can't take it with the tanks, we're struggling out here. A lot of attrition. Oh, this is a serious slogfest. This is brutal. Just like the real Battle of Stalingrad, bro. Stalin ain't want to give the city up. This city has his name in it, dude. He's very protective about this one. All right, cross the river. Now we're going to attack from the side of Stalingrad. Finally, fall of Stalingrad. Let's go, dude. Oh, they're so close to surrendering, bro. We only need to take a few more victory points. And it's only June 41, dude. Straight to Baku. Honestly, that'd be a dope city to take. All right, go to Voronezh for only 1% more victory points. My goodness, we are so close. Oh, God, the game's lagging, which means I think the Soviets are done for. In only July 1941, this is the best and quickest I've ever defeated the Soviets, bro. All right, man, I'm just annexing everything. I'm gonna be nice and give Finland a little bit of land, and the rest goes to me. Now, we really, really need the Soviet Navy. That'll help out. Well, that is a beautiful sight to behold. It's July 1941, and we have conquered all of the USSR. We now have a lot of battleships, and I think we might be able to actually vie for naval supremacy in the English Channel. I'm preparing my Air Force. I have a lot of naval bombers. Step 1 is securing naval supremacy in the Channel. Step 2 is actually landing in the UK. Now I'm going to do the Operation Sea Lion Focus. This will give us strat bombing, better invasions. Oh my god, this is going to be really helpful. All right, I'm going to begin convoy raiding across the entire UK and begin the blockade. I'm also going to mine the English Channel. We have a decently sized fleet here. They're pulling up. Let's do an alliance with Spain in the meantime. All right, now let's try to fly over the UK and just start destroying their infrastructure. The Brits have like no planes, bro. Okay, we just need to start bombing them. Yes, this is going to take a lot of losses to our attack bombers. I don't care. We just got to bomb the hell out of these people, and this will make our attack so much easier. Oh yeah, that's a lot of bombing, dude. We're doing really, really good. We got a lot of air superiority. Yeah, total air supremacy, bro. This is amazing, dude. This is amazing. The Brits have not been able to build back up. Try doing some port strikes and destroy their navy before we even have to fight them. Okay, there's a British fleet with 3 carriers nearby. Interesting. Yeah, they got a decent sized fleet. Brits are at war with the Japanese. Hopefully they divert their navy on down away from here. Oh my god, that means the Americans are going to join the war in like a month, dude. We got to lock the hell in and try to take out these Brits literally right now. You know what, guys? I'm just going to try pair dropping. What's the worst that could happen? Oh no, they declared war on America. The Americans are the faction. To win the war, we need to secure the UK before a single American lands. Let's go. Spain's in the Axis. It'd be huge if they took Gibraltar. There's this pair drop, boys. Force attack. Oh god, we're actually slaying. We're slaying. You know what, guys? I'm bringing the Navy over. Boom. We secured the coast. Spread out, spread out. While we're at it, let's get another paratrooper tile ready. And we need to go quick before the Brits literally reinforce all this shit. All right, now we just need to use all our naval bombers. We have a lot of them. Naval strike. Oh, God, this is stressful. Oh, if we could take another port, that'd be huge. Come on, another port, please. Yes. All right, another port. Yes, sir. Send in all the infantry. Oh, can we get Portsmouth? That'd be so huge. All right, I'm going to send half my tanks north. I don't want to lose all my tanks. If I could just get a few tanks in Britain, dude, we'd be locked in. See, the Brits are busy right now, dude. We got to send it. We got to go. We got to go. Come on, take Bristol. Oh, the tanks are here. The tanks are in Britain. I don't think the British are going to stand a chance now. If we could encircle London, dude, that'd be so based. There's so many troops in there. Dude, the tanks, they're melting. They're melting. They're melting. Air support is amazing, dude. Go, go, go. Holy shit. This is ridiculous, dude. This makes the Soviets look like it was the most impossible thing I've ever done in my life. They're getting melted. Dude, we just encircled London. They got smoked. Fall of London, bro. Let's go. Dude, oh my God. Now they're just getting mopped up, dude. I mean, our air support's just ridiculous. I've never seen this much of a slaughter in my life. Guys, it's November, and the Brits are almost destroyed. We're doing so much better than Mustache Man did IRL. This is ridiculous. All right, Portugal's in the Axis. This will come in handy, as they'll give me access to a lot of islands I could potentially use as ports. Yo, we lost a lot of naval bombers, y'all, but it was worth it, honestly. It was worth it. UK is officially gone. They're done, man. Now it's time to establish Großbritannien. However the hell you say that. Of course, they need a German official, a German man to set them straight. 1941, November, ladies and gentlemen, is all it took me to secure all of Europe, except Sweden. But I'm showing mercy on them. They can self-govern. Oh my goodness. Is this the largest naval battle of all time right here, right now? Duel of the fleets? Oh, can we beat the Brits? Oh, they're scared. They have less ships than us. They're running away. Dude, we would win if they didn't bitch out, honestly. Look at this. All right, guys, we're trying to get the Azores. All right, we're going for Iceland. Getting one step closer to the USA, guys. By the end of 42, the Americans need to go down. Reykjavik, and there is literally no opposition. That was really easy. But this is going to be a key naval base. Next is Greenland. We're coming for you, Greenland. I'm like copying Donald Trump right now, doing what he wished he could do. All right, we're invading these islands around Canada. Last naval base we need to take before going to the USA itself. Oh, Venezuela. Yes, please join my team. That'd be great. And there's no one in Nova Scotia. I'm taking Halifax, trying to get as many ports as I can right now. Well, that goes on. Going into Maine. The boys are coming. All right, should I take Boston next? Our new tanks are here. They have mechanized. Let's see how crazy these things go. All right, straight to New York. I heard they have woke Sharia in New York now, guys. We got to watch it. Don't want to get in any trouble, violating any rules. We got to use the right pronouns. Fall of New York. Let's go. Encircled a bunch of dudes. Let's try to go. Let's go on down to Philly. Grab a Philly cheesesteak while you're there, y'all. All right, we got DC. All right, try to send our tanks straight down to Buffalo to cut off all these troops up in near Canada. All right, we're going for a full frontal attack. And it looks like the American defenses are just collapsing, dude. All their soldiers are overseas, dealing with Japan. It takes a lot of months, too, to transfer your troops from, like, Hawaii to the mainland. FTR, you might be cooked. Now I'm racing against the clock because I really want to end the war before 1943 because that would give me a lot of aura. It's November. Come on, 1 month to get to Los Angeles and San Diego and San Francisco. We take all of those. They will surrender. Go, go, go. All right, cross the river. Cross the river. We're so close. Go to LA. We're about to make so many banger German propaganda films in Hollywood. Go to LA and maybe San Francisco if we need to, but I think LA should be sufficient. Come on, guys. That's not even, we have to beat 1943. It's November 12th. We only have less than a month. Let's freaking go. Americans gone. Just like that, everybody, we have defeated the Allies. Well, 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 everybody. Total Axis victory is here. And we did it before 1943. Not bad. Certainly much better than what Mustache Man did, because I'm the better commander. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Try this challenge yourself. If you can do better, let me know in my Discord server. If you want to support the channel, watch one of these two videos right here, and have a great rest of your day.